Warning: the following video contains explicit language, which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Did you see that? Oh, that was me in the mirror.
Yeah, I hope you got them rolled up, because we're going to be clowning this goofy today. In this week's episode of Random News Presents Sea Love versus Bigfoot. Now, before we get into our Bigfoot presentation, we first got to catch you up on what your boy been up to. Because not only has he been sneak dissing, but he's also been making a complete idiot out of himself.
Somebody gave me a hard time a while back. Some random douchebag that calls himself News.
Yeah, your boy should get those ghosts to write him some better insults.
Turns out, Monifa on Facebook.
Yeah, your boy's been stalking Monifa again. But you're gonna love this one.
So Monifa said, to keep these guys from killing me, she helped set Kanika up to keep them from killing her too.
Now, since my audience is full of people that are pretty smart, I don't have to tell you that Monifa didn't come online and confess to being a murderer or setting anybody up. But this story is hilarious.
And then I seen the text. This is what she said on Facebook.
Well, I wanted to see that text myself, and luckily he put it up in this next video. And wait till you see the evidence. Now, what you're looking at right here is a doctor's screenshot made up by Queen Tasty to make him look like a moron, because he didn't even verify it for himself and do his own research. Now watch how he takes this fake screenshot and makes a whole story from it.
They asked me, did I want to help them kill her? I said yes, because I didn't want them to kill me too. That's why I went live. I'm tired of people blaming me.
See, only a complete idiot would believe somebody will come online and confess to being a murderer. And since this fool likes to say shit like this,
I just wanted to do ghost box sessions and get justice for people who don't have justice, and try to use the spirit realm through communication to try to help people.
seeing if that were true, your boy would send this information to the police or the FBI and tell them that Kanika's ghost told him that Monifa did all this shit. But he won't. He's just gonna sit online and clout chase off her name.
People accuse me of being the killer of Kanika and shit.
Yeah, nobody ever accused him of that. The only thing this dude's been accused of is killing any credibility that this case ever had, because he opened up his dumbass mouth.
You cannot sit there and build your platform, Random News. You're building your platform off of trying to prove that people are using a deceased girl's name.
Yeah, because you know, our boy Cecil wouldn't do that at all now, would he? Come on, people.
To build. Look, Kanika Jenkins' story is public, and it's a high-profile case. People, thank you, peace and love, that was sweet. People are allowed to talk about high-profile cases.
Yeah, and I agree with that. But what people aren't allowed to do is call people murderers without any physical evidence whatsoever.
People use YouTube to tell their opinion on certain high-profile stories.
Yeah, but what people shouldn't do are things like this.
Who got paid for your organ? Nifa. Kanika, who murdered you? Nifa.
How she killed her? Probably a fight. Probably jumped. But Monifa not only set her up, but also was the one who killed her. She was strangled by Monifa's bare hands.
Do you see me obsessively doing Kanika Jenkins ghost box sessions to get play to benefit from people?
But to that, I'll say absolutely, especially since your PayPal account's on all your videos.
I'm not going to do Juice World ghost box sessions or Kobe Bryant ghost box sessions all day because I know I'm guaranteed to get plays.
I mean, sure, Cecil, we all know you never do that.
I'm not cloud chasing off deceased people.
This dude claimed to be talking to DMX's spirit 20 minutes after he died. This dude's disgusting.
Oh, just because they just died? It's disgusting? What's disgusting about it? Are they going to be less dead a month later?
I mean, you can at least wait a day or two before you start making money off the dude's name. I mean, you can have a little respect for his loved ones.
Well, what the fuck are you talking about out of respect for the loved ones? Oh my God, you people.
So now that we see the only thing Cecil's been doing of late is being up to his old tricks, making money off the dead, let's just get the clown in this goofy in this week's presentation. So light them up and enjoy the show.
I live in a drug-infested neighborhood with a bunch of whores running around selling their hot pockets for heroin. My music didn't do any numbers, so I switched over and became a psychic overnight. Nika Jenkins' case is what really made me want to bring my paranormal work to the internet. Me, Beef Huff, Kansas Star. We use actual science tools. Ghost box, EVP recorder, EMF detectors. We use actual tools to communicate with the spirits. I believe we all got abilities. I so bad want to use them for good.
On this week's episode of High Street Paranormal Ghost Hunters, we follow Cecil as he goes on location to hunt Bigfoot.
I want you to hear this EVP. Now I enhanced it on the parts where you can hear the Bigfoot. So I'm going to hit play on this Bigfoot voice that we both heard with our naked ear. Right there.
What? Dude, I've heard that here before.
And with that evidence, Cecil decided to drag his family out to the woods to hunt Bigfoot himself.
Ohio is known for Bigfoot sightings. It's one of the biggest states of Bigfoot in the world. Native Americans have been drawing pictures of Bigfoot in caves for thousands of years. When we caught that Bigfoot voice at East Fork Park, that was real.
And with camp set up, Cecil decided to use a necrophonic so the spirits can help him find Bigfoot.
Spirits, are you here? Is Bigfoot Sasquatch? If Bigfoot is real, please say Bigfoot. Someone said foot. Bigfoot is very real.
And with the app on his phone confirming Bigfoot was real, Cecil decided to perform one last EMF test.
We were camping and randomly heard voice. A big, deep roar. Not like a cat roar or a lion roar. It was like a gorilla roar. Like, whatever it was, it had a voice. And a deep, deep voice. Like a giant being of some sort. Bigfoot sounds being thrown out in the woods.
And with no sighting of Bigfoot, Cecil decided to turn in for the night and continue his search in the morning.
Last night I got some EMF readings. There's no electric around here, nowhere. There's no reason why I should get EMF. Did you see that? Oh my Lord, have mercy.
Kanika literally fades away into a...
Mom said, hey, go set her up.
What happens when fame and fortune turns to jealousy? And when friends become enemies? And when lust turns to drugs and tragedy? Find out all that and more in tonight's episode of Behind the Music. Cecil Wayne Curl, aka C-Love, the self-proclaimed king of Covington hip-hop, would start his rap career off along with his best friend as part of the rap duo, the Goof Troop, and they would go on to release their first mixtape, Goofy If We Wanna Be, to no success whatsoever, which caused Cecil to go down the path of addiction, an addiction that would make him make a confession that ruined his rap career and ultimately broke up their rap group.
15, 16, 17-year-old boy, and there's younger girls, 10 or 11, or even younger, are trying to do stuff to you. What the hell are you going to do?
So after the backlash from the internet, the Goof Troop broke up. Cecil's family turned their back on him, and he really didn't know where to go from here. until one night he was watching TV and a news story came on, and he figured out a surefire way to bring his career back from the
After
dead.
midnight, the body of 19-year-old Kanika Jenkins was found in a freezer.
And overnight, he traded in his lyrics for psychic abilities and became the Ghost Box Session Man. And he joined a community of goofies who just wanted to make a profit off a dead girl's death. And as fate would have it, they all turned out to be rappers also. So they signed a deal with the Just 33 King production company, who promised to take their career to the next level.
Pandora, wait, did Pandora hit me up? We want you to, we want to sponsor you. It's Pandora.
And with that deal in place, they would form the trio 3 the Hard Way and put out their first mixtape, Wake Up High Street, where they released a diss track, Where's Monifa? Justice for Kanika.
Kanika Jenkins' case is what really made me want to bring my paranormal work to the internet.
Bless up, I tell you, bless up, Rosemont, wake up, Rosemont.
Kanika, where's Monifa? Justice for Kanika, Kanika. We all need to find justice for Kanika, Kanika. And a prayer, man, look at Monifa. Justice for Kanika, Kanika.
Wake up, bless up.
Rosemont is corrupted, everybody is related. So how could you trust anybody? Kanika has waited. Hateful people fighting on YouTube, we losing focus. Trying to be all famous off a name is way too bogus.
But sadly, that would be the only video released by the trio, because a week later, Cecil's past came back to haunt him.
After hearing evidence that he apologized to one of his victims, a jury convicts a local man of child sexual abuse. The same jury in Kenton County recommends a 20-year sentence for of sexually assaulting 2 girls. When Covington police began investigating, he said he was sorry. A judge will sentence him up in December.
My families came public and said that I was a child molester and not to listen to my music.
Now at this point, Cecil was on his own, and things couldn't look any worse. But that was until Rebel went online and released this video, and it would break Cecil in half.
I don't know what make this clown think that he gonna lie his way up out of this bag. No. Lie Street, you a liar. You could get on there and try to say that young kid wrote that note all you want to, and laugh about it, key, and ha. You had no receipt. We're not taking your word. That kid hasn't been heard from since.
And when Cecil saw that video, he quickly went online to retaliate.
Rebel bless up, dude, that I used to be affiliated with, who turned out to be a crackhead and a shirt scammer, while calling me a scammer and a drug addict, which he was wrong about both. He built a fan base and he scammed them with t-shirts. That's a fact.
And that's when Rebel will go online and release a video exposing Cecil's drug abuse to the world.
Bless up, Queen Ruthie.
Eddie! Eddie! You want to Eddie? This is not outright.
Give me some cigarettes, woman. Give me some cigarettes. I got a suit cat. Give me some cigarettes. Right now, my script's running out.
His script's running out.
And once that video went viral on the internet, Rebel immediately dropped the diss track, Welcome to Lie Street.
Lie Street.
Bless up, Jawbreaker JB in the place. And when I beg no friends, let's go. So worldwide, don't you feel the vibe?
Feel the vibe.
Try to stay alive.
Stay alive.
Want to strive.
Strive, nigga.
Some of them talking try to keep it down for real.
For real, nigga.
Some of them try to come around and only steal.
Steal, nigga.
Spot them up and make me pull it up the field. And Mr. JB come we up and turn the wheel.
Turn that.
See the boy them can't test this done again. So the Mr. JB come we not go beg no friend.
Back to the friend.
And if you try to step up to the down again, we leave them frozen man like them man again. Worldwide, don't you feel the vibe?
Feel the vibe.
Don't you want to strive?
Want to strive?
Try to stay alive.
Stay alive, nigga.
It's a worldwide. Don't you know the deal?
Know the deal?
Don't you feel the skills?
Feel the skills.
Have to keep it real.
For real, nigga.
Now, while Rebel and C-Love were feuding, the backlash from what C-Love did was real. and P. Rico would post a video showing just how real the backlash was.
So I guess somebody is really like looking to either off me, somebody really pushing it to that level, somebody really want me dead, huh? Real talk. Somebody couldn't handle what I was saying.
And I guess this would be something like a premonition, because later on that night, tragic news would hit the internet. It was reported P. Rico was killed in Chicago, but it would turn out that was all a marketing scheme by his manager, Just 33, to capitalize off the beef between Rebel and C Love, so he can release his new mixtape and his new diss track.
Wise I'm allowed to tell you this story.
Sir, can you hear me?
Fuck.
Tell me your first name.
I got beaten. I got hit in my back. I got slammed on my head and elbow. Rose.
Unresponsive at this time.
I had died in the hospital.
27-year-old male, unknown trauma.
They had to bring me back to life. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Carlos talking facts like Rico was savage. I'm a gun till I die. Ain't nobody can stop me. This nigga thinking he fly, but his lyrics is sloppy. Y'all need to picture me smoking. Look all the weed that I'm rolling. My enemy started choking because I caught his ass lacking. My granny told me to watch it because the Judas be plotting. Equipped with automatic weapons. Guess you bastards forgotten. My SD gang with my blue hearts like killers in prison yards. Eat while you can, cause you bitches about to starve. Ain't no kissing and telling. That bitch make what she selling. JFK, I do well and will. My rage is yelling. I'm so addicted to getting justice. Crown Plaza is gonna pay. Perfected eating pussy. Label me PLP. I be screaming that wake up, cause I know they don't like it. Prepare my army for battle and watch me trigger a riot. But now, guess who's back? Guess who's back? Carlos talking facts like Rico was savage. I'm a gun till I die. Ain't nobody can stop me. This nigga thinking he fly, but his lyrics is sloppy.
Now turning on his former group will work out great for Rico. His single with Plastic on SoundCloud, and it even landed him a role in Breaking 3, produced by Just 33 King. And as for Cecil, well, his career just kept looking dark. But the nail in the coffin came when his best friend started a YouTube channel under the name Ski Love and dropped the diss track Cecil Can Crack Corn. Hello Cecil, or should I call you C Love? I'd like to welcome you to Anger Management. Maybe we can work out some of your problems.
There's younger girls, 10 or 11, or even younger, are trying to do stuff to you. What the hell are you going to do?
Hey yo, every once in a while, a motherfucker will talk shit and say something to you crossing the line that he knows nothing about, and your job is to let him have it. Check it. Cecil can crack on, but I don't care. His mom's a crack whore and I don't care. She named Cecil, she must not care. You are the reason that I don't care. Cecil can crack on, but I don't care. His mom's a crack whore and I don't care. She named Cecil, she must not care. You are the reason that I don't care. Intense, intense. Why you so intense? Cause I've had a gay stalker ever since November 10th. Leaving letters at my house and putting notes on my car. Schools have to send alerts out the closer you are. It's 4 block, fuck High Street, you high in the street. You've been buying from me since I let you try it for free. Spending all your food money, your kids are crying to sleep. Somebody feed those little fuckers before they die in a week. I told you I ain't playing, homie, I'll take a stab where it hurts. And from the looks of your mouth, I'll start with cavities first. Can it be worse? Your enamel ain't been white in a while. It's hard to handle cause they chipped and broke from biting my style. Went to Holy Cross, is that a reason for dissing? My mama had to suck dick and strip to pay my tuition. I know the reason why you're mad, so I tell them what's up. You heard that priests were touching boys and you got jealous as fuck. Come on. Cecil can crack on, but I don't care. His mom's a crack whore and I don't care. She named Cecil, she must not care. You are the reason that I don't care. Cecil can crack corn, but I don't care. His mom's a crack whore and I don't care. She named Cecil, she must not care. You are the reason that I don't care.
And after the release of that video, Cecil left the rap game. And then he would take a job making pizzas. And then when we asked him for an interview, he refused. But he would only leave us with one statement.
My music didn't do any numbers, so I switched over and became a psychic overnight.
And with that, that would be the last we heard of C Love. And let this be a cautionary tale for all up and coming rappers. When all else fails, don't be a goofy. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and we'll see you in the next episode of Behind the Music. And I think that's where we're going to end this one. Sorry for the delay in content, but since Candace Starstruck my last video, I had to make it so that couldn't happen again. So you can go over to the new channel on Rumble, and that's where we can post whatever we want and not worry about getting struck down. And this week, we'll have a brand new Candace Star video posted exclusively to that channel. So I hope you enjoyed the content today. Hope you thought the mockumentary was funny. And I hope you like, share, and subscribe. And with that, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.